Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Happy Friday evening. We are back and we are live for another edition of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, a late night Friday overtime edition. We're about to land here, but before we do, hey, it's your boy Epic Vision. I'm getting ready to do what I do best, and that's bringing you another edition of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. Welcome on into the studio, everybody. We are back and we are live playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. One Life Warcraft. That's what we're doing, folks. We're live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Come follow us out on X, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, and we have our very own Discord server. What's up, everybody? Lower left-hand corner of the screen. It's my favorite place to hang out with y'all. Hopefully it's yours. And here we are back on our level 60 Paladin Adamic. We're going to go do some demon slaying, some FELCLOTH and RUNECLOTH gathering up in Felwood, and I think we might even dabble into Winter Spring a little bit tonight. What's going on, Bumble? Riker, what's happening? Welcome on into the chat, everybody. We're just going to be straight chilling, vibing, hanging out, hopefully having a great time together. Handled a professional job today. As soon as work was over, I went into my family room right behind me here, and I laid my head down on my couch. Threw on the stream from the other night, and I fell asleep. Took like a nice 3-hour nap, and then it was dinner time. We had some dinner. Mrs. Epic Vision hooked it up. If you want to see pictures of what we had for dinner, the pics are all out there in the Discord. As a matter of fact, while we're waiting for this boat, let me go ahead and go ! Discord here. And guys, our server is boosted, so you can come and get your very own Epic tag on the Discord server. There's the link. I'm going to put it in all 4 chats. But Epic, you said you're live on 3 platforms. I am, but we have 2 YouTube streams going in addition to the Twitch stream and the Kick stream. Okay, the Discord message is tagged in all 4 chats. Hope everyone's weekend's starting off excellent. Here in the United States of America, it's a long weekend. We have Labor Day on Monday, so it's a 3-day weekend for most of us 9 to 5, Monday through Friday working folks. Yeah, and then the kids start school on Tuesday. So it's actually a 4-day weekend for me because I took Tuesday off. It's kind of a tradition Mrs. Epic Vision and I have started doing. And see the young ones off to school. Then we go grab some breakfast with her and I and our soon-to-be 3-year-old. And we just spend the day together. So, might even get a little streaming it. Hoping to, at least. Chat's alive, popping off. It's great to see so many of you here. Let's go ahead and hit Alt-Z. We'll bring up our interface. All alone tonight? I'm not alone. You're here, Warrunner. And Bumble's here. Riker's here. So many of you beautiful people are here chilling with us. Yeah. If you're referring to Sam Solo, my 6-year-old son, who he and I last night pulled our hunters back off the shelf, dinged them up from 22 to 24. The stream before that, our warrior paladin duo dinged up to 49. Guys, we are 1 level away from hitting 50. Not bad for an old man gamer and a 6-year-old kid playing hardcore Warcraft, huh? That's what we're doing, though. That is what we're doing. Oh, you just ended your stream? How's it going, Warrunner? Yeah, we're gonna head out to Felwood. Probably some Winter Spring. You stream for 8 hours? Awesome, man. Awesome. We're hoping to put in some big hours this weekend into the streaming game. Guys, we enchanted Heaven's... Is it Heaven's Light or Heaven's Might? Heaven's Light, our mace with demon slaying. It looks like fiery. And we're going to go see if this really does pack a wallop on the Felwood demons, yeah? Nomer, full Scarlet Monastery, Wailing Caverns, Dead Mines. Wow, that's incredible, man. Long day, I bet. I had a long day working the professional job for a Friday. It was busy. Sir, can I ask, do you play the oldest Warcraft games, like the 2000s? Well, World of Warcraft came out in 2004. I started playing in 2005 before Burning Crusade came out. Now, if you're referring to like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, the real-time strategy games, which have recently been fully remastered and released on Microsoft's Game Pass, I only played a little bit of Warcraft 3. Yep. Sarah died at 34 this morning in Ashenvale. Bummer, man. Didn't she just die the other day too? So sorry to hear that, man. Hate it when people are losing their hardcore characters. Guys, there was one weekend, many, many years ago, where I went up to a cabin and they did not have internet. And there was no way I was not playing Warcraft. So I was able to get my hands on a copy of Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne. And I played it that weekend. Yeah. Does it release on Steam or on Blizzard? There are some Warcraft games on, there are some Blizzard games on Steam, but almost all of Blizzard's games are in their own Battle.net launcher. Yep. I think more and more releases will be on Steam from Blizzard, but we'll see. Hey man, it's Midnight here. Love watching ya. Appreciate that. Been grinding retail, human warrior. Any suggestions for two professions? I can't decide. Man, I honestly don't know hardly anything about retail professions. I don't know what the best thing to do is. I guess my advice would always be the same. Do whatever you think is the coolest. Yeah. I honestly don't know, man. I can tell you what I would suggest for hardcore Warcraft, depending on if it's your first character or your third character, or hardcore Warcraft, your best professions are mining and engineering for survivability, hands down. If you don't have any money and you're just launching out the gate, I would strongly suggest taking skinning first. Pick up skinning, make as much early leveling action money as possible. I'd probably do skinning and mining, and then dump skinning, and then take engineering. That'd be my advice. Yeah. While your WoW graphics look great, you must have one beefy PC. Guys, we're playing in 4K, 120, everything maxed. Yeah. Finally hitting a 3 viewer average. Man, don't look at your viewer average numbers, man. Don't even pay attention to it. Honestly. Yeah. Stream for the love of the game, my friend. Stream for the love of the game. Yeah. Guys, my Twitch viewer average rating is always low. My YouTube average viewer rating, always very high. And Kick, people are just chilling out on Kick. Yeah. I do actually have a really nice PC, Rick. I've been very fortunate. I built a new PC this year, a few short months ago. All the specs of my computer are in the About section out on Twitch and on Kick. And there's also a YouTube post outlining what's in my computers. Yeah. We're full AMD here on all three of my gaming computers. The computer I'm currently playing on is a 9950X AMD chip, 64 gigs of RAM. We have a 9070 XT video card. And a Samsung, is it a 9100 NVMe SSD? Something like that. Thoughts on the Midnight Cinematic? I thought it was pretty mid. I thought it was better than the War Within Cinematic. Well, let me take that back. The War Within Cinematic was Thrall and Anduin. That was decent, right? But I thought it was better than whatever the pre-launch cinematic was for the War Within. Like, all the videos that came out right before the War Within came out, I tried to get hyped for it and I couldn't. Yeah. It was okay. It was okay. I don't think it's as good as the cinematics of Blizzard's past, right? That just, they capture you when you watch them. It makes you want to, like, buy the game immediately. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but mid might be a good way to describe it. Maybe a little bit better than mid. I watched it twice. What do I think of the new race that was announced? It's like a mix between old elves and trolls type of thing, right? They're at some elusive place in Azeroth where all the World Tree roots come together. I don't know, man. I don't know. Guys, we're playing Classic Warcraft since 2019. Retail just has not done it for me as much as I try to get hype about it. Yeah, you have 32 gigs of RAM? Nice, man. Nice, War Runner. Yeah, all my computers have 64 gigs of RAM. Probably overkill. The one behind me, all 4 RAM slots are filled. The one on the floor where Sam Solo plays, all 4 of those RAM slots are filled. But this one, I just went with 2 32 gig sticks. So I could add more if I needed it. But we're pushing it, right? We're gaming in high res, high frame rate. We're streaming, we're recording, we're handling Discord, social media, all of it. Right? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing about WoW, man. You can play it pretty much on almost anything, depending on your comfort level for, again, your frames per second, your resolution, and your quality settings. Really just like any game, right? Yeah. Man, I have high hopes for Midnight. I think the more Warcraft there is, the better for everybody. There's still more people playing retail Warcraft than all the versions of Classic combined. And retail's not going anywhere. They just unveiled Midnight in Gamescom last week. The final, or the last Titan, will be the 3rd part of the World Soul Saga trilogy, already been announced. Yeah. The main differences between retail and Classic, 20 years of development. I mean, 20 years of development's the main difference, 11 expansions later, right? Retail is much more a modern game for a modern gamer. It's not about the leveling experience. It's about getting the story out of the way, so to speak, and getting you into your Mythic Plus dungeons and raids. It's more about the challenge modes and the constant gear upgrade, the collectability of your mounts, your armor, your weapons, your pets, than it is about just chill leveling. Yeah. Very, very different games, much faster paced. There's way more stuff going on the screen, a lot of complicated systems, where Classic is just, it's just Classic, man. You can pretty much just watch Classic and almost figure out what's going on. With retail, unless you have a real keen eye and a sharp mind, which, man, I have neither of those anymore, I just can't figure it out, you know? So, and I would bet if I were to jump into retail and really give it a go for a few solid weeks, I'd pick it up. But yeah, those are the main differences. Retail is much more of an action RPG than your traditional old school MMO. Heck, listen. I can listen and figure out what's going on sometimes, yeah. Yeah, retail's a very, very different game. Alright guys, here we are, Jadefire Run. Hopefully it's not being pillaged over here. A lot of times this area is picked over. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of Blessing of Wisdom. We're going to eat some Wild Blossom Berries and boost our stamina by 10. Then we got a Scroll of Protection. I don't know if we're going to use those just yet. I'm going to try to keep it pretty low key here. Yeah. Retail has way more classes, more races, more class race combinations. Yeah, it's just more, and a whole lot more. And it's so much more to the point where you could almost call it bloated, right? More abilities, completely different talent system, different user interface. Like retail is, or modern WoW as they like to call it, is a very, very different game. Let's see what kind of... Do we know when this demon slaying procs at all? Like, a little bit of that, some exorcism. Oh, I wanted to go turn in all those corrupted soul shards. We got to do that before we get out of here. Dinah, what's good? Welcome on in. Welcome on into the chat, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great overtime session here with Epic on this Friday night. It might be Saturday where you are. Oh, it stunned him. Check it out. That was hot. Cursed. We can't get rid of curses as a paladin, unfortunately. Guys, this is the best place in the game to farm FELCLOTH. FELCLOTH, if you have a high-level tailor, can be converted to mooncloth once every 4 days Mooncloth can give you the best crafted bags in the game, and also allows you to craft some pretty high-end cloth gear. Yeah, druids can decurse. Yep, druids and mages, right? Druids and mages can decurse. I mean, paladins are pretty good, right? Because they can do diseases, poisons, and magic. I know this game has a lot of problems, and only up to Wrath of the Lich King is actually good. I mean, that's an opinion. But it's hard to stay away. That's 100% the truth. Haha, anyway, I miss my gnome protection warrior. Guys, our level 60 warrior is also a gnome, my very first ever female gnome. Epic shorty. Yeah, a lot of people do say the first 3 parts of the game, you know, vanilla or classic WoW, if you will, followed by the Burning Crusade, and then Wrath of the Lich King. That's really peak Warcraft for so many people. The story of Arthas, right? Continuation of Warcraft 3. Yeah. Cataclysm totally changes the game, which is the 3rd expansion. Which, Cataclysm was out for a couple years, and now we're back in the Mist of Pandaria Classic. Yeah. Hey bros, saludos desde Cuba. Hola hermano, bienvenidos. Mucho gusto, Enrique. Welcome on in, my friend. Alright, I gotta be careful here. I'm not really paying attention to my life, and we're in a situation, if you will. Let's go ahead and get a little holy light off here, drop some consecrate. Hey bro, happy Friday. You practically live in Jadanar on your Warlock? I mean, this is the place to be, right? What brings your Warlock out here? Why do you like chilling out here with your lock? Is it the same reason, farming Fel? FELCLOTH? I mean, this is a very warlocky zone, let me tell you. Demons everywhere. Oh, for runes? Demonic runes? Yeah. Man, we should have bought more Morning Glory, dude, too. We're not prepared. We were not prepared. We sure weren't. I try not to pick up any demonic runes. Especially playing hardcore Warcraft, man. These jokers are death. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Crystal Ward. We'll use a Crystal Spire, we'll use a Crystal Force. And then we got some Crystal Charges here. We can start bringing the heat if we wanted to. Okay, here's a Hell Caller. Immediately we're gonna hit him with the Seal of the Crusader, followed by an Exorcism. He tries to bring down fire again. Oh, we got the number 1 stunner off of the Demon Slaying on the Mace. Take that, homie. Let's go ahead and do the same sort of situational. That other guy didn't want to come this time. Yeah, we're gonna skip getting hit with that fireball. Guys, we're just chilling for a little bit. We're just gonna farm. I actually, I've been contemplating. I really want to get my rogue up to level 35 so we can unlock the top level leatherworking, because she's sitting on so much leather. Like, we need to get the leatherworking maxed out. So I think that's going to be my next mission when I'm not playing with Sam Solo, is getting the rogue up. She's currently at 27, I want to say, almost 28. She'll probably ding up to 28 right away as soon as we play her next. See if we can't get her up to 35 here in no time. And when we max out leatherworking, that'll be our last crafting profession we need to hit 300 on. So it'll be a good thing to do it. Man, that is so good. Mrs. Epic Vision made some home brewed iced tea, and it is delicious. Last time we were here, man, we were like quadruple world buffed. But there were no songflowers up today that I ran past. I don't know if any world buffs actually dropped today on the server. It's kind of scary in a way. Did that backwards. I did respec Epic Might today, my other paladin. Just a little bit. I took my points out of Pursuit of Justice. I know, which sounds kind of crazy. But Solo Shorty doesn't have any movement speed enhancements, so... Guys, we're just doing nice and easy leveling. That's all we're doing. Guys, come out to our Discord server and get your epic tag. Our server's boosted for a full year. Thanks to all the support from viewers like you guys. And you get your epic tag. Good morning from Germany. What's going on, Sub-Zero? Hey, good evening, at least for another 22 minutes from the United States of America. Guys, we're in overtime with Epic. We actually have overtime emotes. One of our many emotes that have been handcrafted, custom created just for you. Fully unlocked with any paid membership to any of the platforms. Yeah, man, I took that couple-hour nap right after work. Guys, I was on one today, man. Cranky as heck. I don't know why. I woke up with a kink in my neck, and I think sometimes when your body's in pain, not at 100%, your filter and all of your, like, things that would normally irritate you, I'm in maximum stress, too, so... honestly, August has been a tough month for me. You guys can see, man, I haven't edited or posted any new videos in almost 2 weeks. That has never happened in over 2.5 years on this channel. Just have not had the time. Hoping starting tomorrow we can get some stuff edited, kick off, get a bunch of it in the can, so to speak, and get September on Twitch, if you will, kicked off with a bang. I think we need a little whipper root here, get some life back quickly. Aw, man, that's not the Hammer of Wrath, this is the Hammer of Wrath. Unbelievable. Last time I was out here, man, I was farming with, Syntax. He was piloting Don Keatich III from Missouri, man, and we were straight smoking these things, man. We were killing so fast. We could go one end to the other killing them and they wouldn't have respawned. That was just the other day. I was using my two-hander then, like I said, quadruple world buffed. He was using the... He had Twig of the World Tree with Fiery, and that thing was just procking like crazy. You know what we could do is we could use a dense waystone. That'd be a good idea. Get a little sharpening action happening here. Part of me also wanted to go out to the Badlands today. I was contemplating it. Just to start farming, you know, boar lungs and all that other stuff that we're going to need. Is this the server you plan? Yep, this is Defias Pillager. It's an official Blizzard server. In fact, if I go exclamation server in the Twitch chat, how are we doing here? Not even watching our auto attack simulator happen. Here's our server, man. There it is. I'll put it in all 4 chats for you. On Twitch, Kick, and the 2 YouTube chats. That's our server, Defias Pillager. It's an official Blizzard Classic hardcore server in the North American realm. Because we've been playing Classic hardcore for 2.5 years. First with the unofficial hardcore add-on, then with the unofficial hardcore add-on when everybody moved over to Booty Bay, and then on the official Blizzard servers ever since they came out. We've been on Defias Pillager. That guy got wrecked. So that demon slaying actually must have really did something there. So I wonder if when it stuns, it does the heavy damage, and that's how often it procs. So it doesn't really feel like it procs that much, even though I'm swinging this mace a lot with the Seal of the Crusader. The Seal of the Crusader up. Gotta get Divine Favor up for our next interaction here. Every swing I take, I'm getting mana back. It always feels bad when the Hammer of Wrath doesn't actually kill him. Full life bar heal. At the moment you struggle playing WoW, you enjoyed it for 20 years, now it feels boring and senseless. Any tips? Maybe just take a longer break. I mean, I don't know, right? If it's not enjoyable to you, there's no reason to force it, right? Just sit back and vibe, watch it. You know, maybe it'll rekindle that passion that you have. Yeah, but don't force it, man. There's nothing worse than, you know, not really wanting to do it, and then you just go through the motions, and you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? You know, just take a break, chill out a little bit. Yeah. LDH, what's going on, March Warden? LDH, we are straight into an overtime session here today. Yeah, we ate that fireball. We're not gonna eat this next one. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, come try some hardcore Warcraft, man. It's the same game, but it's different. It feels different, right? I could die right here on these two mobs and lose my level 60. That's how you gotta, like, the danger is everywhere, and you would play it much, much different. So maybe give classic hardcore a try. Hope you had a good day. Those tacos looked amazing. It was a pretty good day today, man. It's a pretty good day. Friday's always a good day. It's even better now that I'm out here playing with you guys. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen those tacos, man, go out to the Discord server. It's pinned in all the chats, and go to our good eats and drinks session. Check it out. Yeah, account sharing, get your characters banned. Yep, no account sharing. I mean, I think if you live in the same house with the same IP address and all that, it might not be as big of a deal. But if you live in 2 different places, 2 different ISPs, yeah. Even if you are playing really long gaming sessions, Blizzard has been banning people for what they're considering account sharing. It's kind of like sharing your streaming passwords, right? They've all cracked down on it. All the different streaming services. Yeah, you can't get your characters back because of it, and now if you have to start over again, you'll be beginning with a blank slate. I mean, it's not really so bad, is it? That's why I play hardcore Warcraft. Guys, we literally have dozens of characters maxed out across all different servers. I never play any of them. None of them. Sam Solo might log in sometimes and mess around. I don't play any of them. They're kind of like just trophies sitting on the shelf collecting dust. That's why I like hardcore WoW. Because if you die, you're starting all the way over anyway. You know? I don't know, it's just a different philosophy on it. I can appreciate people being collectors and whatnot, but... yeah. I think account sharing's always been against the terms of service, though. I don't know, maybe they enforced it at some point, or they updated it. Sorry that happened to you. You love playing Legion? Yeah. When you were little, my father made the account for us. He made one for me and one for my brother, and we used to play the free trials and Switch now and then. Sure. Going on, Grainford. Welcome on in. How's it going, brother? It's going great, Los. How are you? You guys are out here playing Warcraft. You know it's going great. You know it's going great. I have 2 WoW accounts. I pretty much only play on this one. Sam Solo plays on the other one. Try to keep it separated that way. Keep it separated. Corrupted Wind Blossom here. We have so much plant salve. Alright guys, gotta go to work. Have a nice one. Let's go. Have I ever tried multi-boxing? Nope, I have not. I can barely play 1 character, man. Much less trying to play 2 at once. Or 4 or 5. I think the concept of it's pretty interesting. Right? For those who can do it, again, without violating the terms of service. You know, have your own like 4 or 5 man dungeon group ready to go. You made a paladin? Welcome to the world of the light. Oh man. After playing warrior though, sometimes it's kind of hard to play the pally. So I've been told. I don't have any problem playing the paladin. It's very different though. Any big weekend plans? Warcraft streaming. That's it, man. This is my plan right here, to sit here with all y'all. Hopefully hit 50 at least on the duos. And see what else Sam Solo wants to do. He was upset that he didn't get to come back and stream tonight, but we had a late dinner and he needs to go to bed. He has to get in that school schedule. I said, man, go to bed and get up early. We can just play right away first thing in the morning. Nice, looking forward to it, yeah. Okay. Keep it up, thank you, thank you. Good morning from the UK. What's going on, Raph? How much longer are you going to be streaming before going to bed yourself? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see how long the energy stays up. You sometimes miss high school. You graduated in 2008 and 2009. Man, just as you get further and further away from high school, I mean, I don't miss it at all. I did have a teacher who was the principal of our elementary school at the time, man. He felt like he was stuck in high school. That's all he ever talked about is how much he loved high school. Hey, man. Teach their own. I try to just look forward and not concentrate on the past ever. Past is in the past for a reason. But hey, nothing wrong with reminiscing on good times, right? Trying to relive some of those moments in your head and brings a smile to your face. And nothing wrong with that. Only 2 would be hard, but you think it's legal to do? Some peace servers forbid multi-boxing? How old am I at the end of high school? I was 17. Started college when I was 17. Some people are 18 or 19 at the end of high school. It all depends on how old they were when they started. Yeah. You turned 36 this year in March? Okay. I'll turn 48 in October. I'll turn 48. Classic WoW has that for me. Nostalgia, you remember playing with your 2 brothers back in the day? Nice, man, nice. Farming for bags? I'm farming for FELCLOTH and RUNECLOTH. It's actually in the title what we're doing, guys. We're demon slaying, we're FELCLOTH farming, and RUNECLOTH gathering. That's what we're doing out here. Yeah. We're really just chilling, honestly. I wanted to get on and stream. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. So here we are. Yeah. How old is your son? 6. How old is when he started playing WoW? He played once when he was 3, once when he was 4, and he's been playing since he's been 5. Yeah. When he was 3, he learned how to use WASD, sit down, stand up, jump, and how to unsheath his weapon. Guys, watch all the old streams, man. You'll see Sam Soul sitting right next to me on his iPad, just chilling in the office with me. Yeah. We don't need to take extra pain from the Hell Caller here. Let's go ahead and get a little Divine Favor action up. Yeah, we'll do a little Whipper Tuber route here. Get a big heal off. Maximum life. Exorcism. You're all mine, my friend. You are all mine. Future rank 1 right there, maybe. You very well might be, man. I think it's awesome that he wants to play the game and he likes playing it with me. It's a cool thing that we have going on. When you first started playing Warcraft, you loved Warrior? Because you're not usually a person that likes getting in groups, and Warrior can usually solo anything but a major boss? Yeah, my buddy who got me into WoW, he played Warrior. And I knew right away I wanted to be a Paladin. So I didn't play Warrior. Warrior was the 4th class I made. First I played a Paladin, then a Priest, then a Shaman, then a Warrior. Yeah, but I didn't play a Warrior till the Burning Crusade. And the Drown I had the healing racial, so that made it real nice. Hey, how have you been? What's going on, Claudia? Haven't seen you since earlier this year? Well, why not? Why not? We've been doing great, man. We've been out here streaming, having fun, playing the game that we love. Welcome on in. Welcome back. We're doing absolutely great. How have you been since you haven't been here in months? What's the reason, Timothy, for the account sharing? Why not just make your own account, bro? Just make your own account, start over, and go with it. You don't even need to buy the game to play Classic Warcraft. You just need to sub. That's it. could be out here playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore with us for $15 US per month. You could just be chilling, man. Starting over from scratch. Playing a different game mode you probably haven't played yet. Thank you, Brendan. Yeah, guys, if you would be so kind to hit that thumbs up, that like button. Hey, if you're watching on your phone, just double tap the screen. If that doesn't work, you can hit the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. That'll bring up your interface. And you can hit that thumbs up, that like button, man. I'd appreciate that so much. You've slowed down on social media, but you're still surprised you haven't popped up on your feed? I'm surprised too, man. People come in here every single day saying, hey, man, I've been scrolling for a couple hours and you popped up like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did you give me a thumbs down at some point, Claudia? Is that why? Did you give me a thumbs down? Hit those thumbs up, man. Interact with the stream. I'm sure I'll be popping up more and more. We've been out here doing it. We've been out here doing it. Guys, we haven't got a single FELCLOTH, and we've only gotten... Oh, we've gotten some bunch of RUNECLOTH, though. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Got some more wild frogs and berries. What is this? Nightfin soup, restorative potion. We'll move that around. Oh, we got these sun-scale salmon things, too. Probably should eat some of this other food. This guy just walked right past me like I didn't even exist. Look at this guy. What is this guy? Hey, bro. Hey. I'm right here. Yeah, that's right. You still play with your son? Yeah, absolutely. How far have we gotten on our tunes? We dinged up to level 49 on our Paladin Warrior duo 2 nights ago, and then yesterday we dinged up to 24 on our Hunter duos. Yeah, definitely still playing all the time together. He's in bed right now. Oh, there's a FELCLOTH finally. Let's go, Blizz. The BKB buffs are starting to come in. I'm ready for an epic weapon to drop. Some epic gear. Epic anything. Yep, I'm hoping we can hit 50 tomorrow. It'd be awesome. Definitely need to get some morning glory, too. Sipping on that blue bar live. That's what we're doing. Alright, betrayer. Who did you betray, actually, Jadefire Betrayer? Have you had a 60 die in hardcore? Nope, my highest level character to die in hardcore was 55. And we've lost some 40s and some high level 30s, and I don't know, we've lost a few 20s. We've lost a lot of like single digit and teen ones before we got on a roll. But yeah, 55 was my highest level hardcore character death. Never lost a 60. And I do have 2 60s. I have this paladin and I have a warrior. I also have another 48 paladin. I have another 40 warrior. I have a 40 druid. See ya later, sayonara. Man, these guys are straight bringing the heat. Action. Is this classic? Because you're a level 41 warlock and a 70 run priest healer, I could join you? This is classic, but you 100% cannot join me because we're playing classic hardcore and the cap is at 60. And we're also playing on Defias Pillager. So unless you got a tune out here on the OG official Blizzard hardcore server, maybe you do. Maybe you do. gonna be really honest though, we've had a lot of people come and go playing pocket healers for me, and while it's always appreciated, in some ways, I don't like it. I don't like it, and here's why. Kind of get lulled into complacency because you're unstoppable, right? Unless you're doing really hard things, and then when you go back and play by yourself, you gotta like make that mental switch that, hey man, I don't have incoming heals. So we've lost characters because of that. Yeah, still only doing hardcore, 100% just hardcore. We did play a little bit of Mr. Pandaria because Sam Solo never played. Yeah. The concept of hardcore I like, but the one death makes raiding seem way too stressful. Do people raid regularly on hardcore? Yeah, man, people are raiding just about every single day, dropping world buffs on the regular. That's the beauty of it, right? If you're a raider, hardcore raiding is the pinnacle. Guys, have you heard of Frontier? Frontier 2, led by Ampy. They're out there on Doomhowl right now. Their goal is to beat Naxxramas, clear the final raid, defeat KT without any world buffs, all hardcore Warcraft style. And they've already cleared AQ40. No world buffs, hardcore raiding. Guys, people raid all the time, each and every day. It's a legit thing. Yep. Now, I haven't done any raiding. In fact, I've done 0 level 60 content, no dungeons, no raiding. When we were gearing up to really do it, the Hardcore Anniversary servers came out and people left to go play Doomhowl, to go play PvP. Yeah. World buff kind of ruined raiding for you? Yeah, why is that? You raided without world buffs in Hardcore Warcraft? Or is it just all the raid preparation where you had to go get all your world buffs? I would think trying to farm all your consumables would be worse than getting world buffs. Making sure you have your Titan's flasks and every other flask that you need, spending 1,000 gold on consumes. I think with the Chrono Boom displacers, man, it's really helped a lot with having to gather all your world buffs. You know, you get your Ani, your ZG, then you go get your Songflower and all your DMT buffs. I don't know. I like world buffs. It brings the server together in a fun way, right? A little sketch here. That's the thing, the world buffs and the consumes is just too much for you, sure. I get it. I get it. You just want to be able to just log in raid night and enjoy the game. Yeah. Yeah, preparation, man. Sometimes the preparation's too much. Oh, I didn't want to do that because that just overwrote the other buff I had. What's your OP? What's OP mean? My overpower? Are you only live on YouTube? Nope, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We actually have 4 live streams going right now. Yeah. What's my opinion on retail? Modern Warcraft, I think the more Warcraft there is, the better. Retail WoW, as we discussed maybe, what, like 40 minutes ago? It's a modern game for a modern gamer. It's very different than classic Warcraft. Very different. I stopped playing retail when Classic came out during Shadowlands. And we haven't been back. Even though I try to stay up on it. But retail is a very, very different game. The game's had to evolve, right, along with the player base. And I think that's why it's really cool that there's Classic Warcraft for us old school retail or our old school gamers. And all the different versions of Classic, right? You can pretty much play any version of Classic you want right now. PvE, PvP, Hardcore, Classic Anniversary, go play some Mist of Pandaria. You can even go play Season of Discovery if you want to. I mean, just because nobody else is doesn't mean you can't. Still people enjoying it. Ate that fireball. That one too. Tasty. Let's go give this guy the 1-2 heave-ho with quickness. Hey Epic, where's little Mr. Epic Vision at? He's in bed, my friend. It's almost midnight here. It's after midnight actually. Yeah, he's in bed. Did we hit 60? Nope, but we hit 50. We hit 49. We're gonna hit 50 tomorrow on our Warrior Paladin duo. Last night he wanted to play the Hunters, so we made it from 22 to 24 on those guys. And yeah, I'm excited to get this Warrior Paladin duo to 60. Hopefully we can do it by Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's taken a lot longer, but we've had a lot of ults in between. Let's get it, level 50 is crazy. Yeah. It's a lot of fun playing with Sam solo. It's not easy, but it's fun. I hope you're doing well. It was really nice seeing a WoW live. These lives are always a good pick-me-up at the end of the night. Well, thank you, Claudia. I appreciate that. It's good to see you back. Guys, today over lunch, Sam Solo and I logged in, and I told him, I said, look, I need to go farm herbs, man, because we can't make any more of these Fortitude pots, and I'm not buying them off the auction house. So we need to go out to the Rothy Highlands and go get some Goldthorn and some Wild Steel Bloom. He said, okay, Dad. So, long story short, we take our Warrior Paladin duo out there, Epic Might and Solo Shorty, okay? Well, literally as soon as we start, over my lunch break, I get tagged with a work message that I had to reply to, right? What is he doing? His steaming, charging ahead into all of the storm elementals, you know, the lightning bolt shooters, and all I hear is, Dad, I'm gonna die, and I look at his life, and he's got like a third of his life bar left. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? So here I am, trying to respond to a work message while I'm on lunch. I got my Paladin sitting in Refuge Point. He's about to die. Man, Dad saved him, but it was a very stressful situation. Yeah. None of it's on video because we were just supposedly going to just go do a nice little easy farm for herbs, and he was going to get some ore around the perimeter. No, this kid thinks that he's indestructible, invincible. That's what happened today, man. He almost lost his level 49. Unreal, man. It was unreal. Dad, I'm gonna die. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, drink a pot and run. Drink a pot and run. Yeah. I want to talk about a stressful moment. Alright, some more Crystal Ward, Crystal Spire, Crystal Force. I keep forgetting I have this dynamite. I gotta pull this dynamite out here. Gotta use this more. In fact, I need to bring it like over here. Blessing of Light we don't even really use, honestly. Like, we don't use it at all. No one's using Blessing of Salvation either, really. Alright, so now we got some space here. Guys, we've only gotten one FELCLOTH so far. This has been a bust. It's okay, though. It'll be like that sometimes. Best of luck. I hope one day I can share the same journey with my kids as you're doing. I hope you can too, man. I really hope you can too. Oh, thank you so much for that sub, Sergeant. Appreciate that, man.
I need to get closer.
Epic little Chargers knowing his dad has his back. I mean, but I didn't, right? But I didn't, so. But yeah, he did. He went full steam into those things. And I told him too before we went out there, I said, just because the mobs are slightly lower level, man, this is dangerous. This is we're not screwing around. We're farming herbs. I did get a bunch of herbs, which was nice. Yeah, if you're looking for Goldthorn or Wild Steel Bloom, the Arathi Highlands is the place. They say there's some in the hinterlands, and there's a little bit, but really the hinterlands is mostly sungrass. At least that was my experience. Little Leroy Jenkins moment. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't even know about Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins. I had somebody actually tell me that they had proof that that was all a setup. I don't know how true that was, but. Alright guys, here we go. A little bit of corrupted night dragon. We need these. We're running low on dragon's breath. Come on, Bliss, how many are you gonna give me? That was Upper Blackrock Spire he did that in, right, Leroy Jenkins? When he charged in that room? That was Ubers. It's weird that the Betrayer's right here. Normally the Hellcaller's right there, right? Like the Hellcaller spot. So far, too, this demon slaying has been kind of a bust. Like, how many times have we seen these guys get stunned? Does this even tell me? No. Smite Demon. It's happened 33 times so far. 1.6% of the damage. Interesting that it keeps track of it. I like it. Hard to believe we've been live for an hour already. So far, so good. But one FELCLOTH in an hour is, man, that's painful. Very painful. Here, we'll go ahead and hit him with the #1 stunner. Followed by exorcism. Oh, some RUNECLOTH, but it does exist. Some chill music out here, honestly. Guys, every stack of 20 RUNECLOTH I get, that's another MoonCloth bag I can make. Look at these MoonCloth bags that I have. These were a gift to me from Fellowship of the Bling when I was 59. 3 of the 4 of them anyway. This one was made by Shadow Knight. Life less I would take, or how much resisted. If I just use the fire resistance aura, I won't take any damage from these. Can't imagine that's the case every time. Hiya! does it. Little rebound action there, taking some blocks. Just chilling, vibing. Auto attacking. Alright. One more loop through here. See what's good. Should we go see if there's a song flower up maybe? Go do that. Looky, looky. Looky, looky. Let's get it, man. This will change things dramatically, honestly. Songflower Serenade, ladies and gentlemen, increases critical chance for melee, ranged, or spell crit by 5 in all attributes by 15. I feel like we're super powered. Little dense waystone action. %5 more crit, man, that takes us up to 15, which I know isn't the highest number in the world, but makes a big difference. Hard to get them all in front of you sometimes. That was a massive hit right there. Just hit 1,000. Just feels so much better, like way easier. What's good, chat? Appreciate you guys spending some of your now Saturday with us. We're just vibing out. Slaying demons, getting some FELCLOTH. Well, we got one FELCLOTH. Trying to get some more here. Here we go, full steam ahead. Seal the Crusader, followed by a Judgment. Hit them with Exorcism. Little Seal of Wisdom action, followed by a Consecrate. Dynamite them up. Hammer of Wrath style. See ya. This guy's next. continue on our mission here. Level 1 stunner. We got massively stunned. I love it. Finally. Doesn't proc that much. Oh, and a FELCLOTH too. Let's go. Let's go. That happened the other day, man. We didn't get any FELCLOTH for a hot minute, and then it just started dropping. Epic if I tried Turtle WoW? Nope. You just learned about it a couple days ago? Yeah. No private servers for me, man. You're gonna play Space Marine 2 till you saw this and then said, nah, Classic looks better? Let's go. Let's go. Guys, we've had a lot of conversation, if you will, about the P server scene. There's actually a post up on my Discord if you want to go read the story of a WoW content creator, and he was going hot and heavy into one of the P servers and why he stopped. Yeah, why he stopped. Ultimately, to me, they're stealing intellectual property, and and you could say that, you know, they're fans and they're just trying to make the game better, and there's arguments to be made on that side. And without private servers, we wouldn't have classic Warcraft. I fully agree with that. But at the end of the day, people are only playing on private servers because they're free. You can say you're the biggest Warcraft fan in the world, but you're only there because they're free. And if that's okay with you, I mean, to each their own. But these people that are streaming them and whatnot, they're losing channels. They're losing their channels, right? Or being asked to stop. So, and then you got your people that say, well, Blizzard can't do anything because they're not in North America. They're in, you know, different countries. Blizzard isn't no small indie company, and they're owned by Microsoft. And for the people that think that Microsoft can't get these servers taken off the internet, you're very gravely mistaken. Microsoft has the power to do that. They're just kind of letting them be for now. So, that's my opinion on it. Right or wrong, that's my stance. You do you. But don't be surprised when the card structure, if you will, of private servers comes crumbling down, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, Blizzard is so mean and cruel and evil. What's gonna happen? Kyle, what is good, man? Welcome on in. Been missing you, bro. Sometimes you blow in, you blow up, and you get blown out. Yeah. I guess I'll say one more thing about it. You know, all the people that I know that I've went and played, they're all back playing Classic, official. They went to go check it out, and they did their thing, and they're right back here. Because as much as you might say you hate the Blizzard product, it's the best one. Little late night farming action. Heck yeah, yeah, just a little bit, man. I wanted to get on the stream tonight. We're just chilling. I put demon slaying on this mace just to see how good it is. It's kind of lackluster, honestly. I'm a little bit disappointed in it. It's only been proccing 1.6% of the time, even with Seal the Crusader. So it's not as impactful as I thought it would be. That being said, I also did demon slaying on both Sam solos and on Solo Shorty and Epic Mites one-handers for this very mission. So we'll see if we have better luck when we're playing together. Alright guys, we're all out of Morning Glory Dew. We're gonna have to go hit the gas station and refill, if you will. We're all out of mana drinking capabilities. What's happening here? A little frost mage action. Oh, do I need some water? Yes! Yes, I do! Look at the love right here. Man. Free? Aw. Awesome. Oh, Iron Fur's here too? What's going on with this? What's going on here? Super cool. Wardens! That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at this hookup right here. Good looking group of people, I would say. Let's do it. Nothing as good as the authentic stuff. Here's to hoping Classic Plus is everything and more we've been waiting for. Thank you, bro. I don't know, will that... oh man, what's going on here? Are we grouping up here, or what are we gonna do? I was just leaving for water. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, can you beat that, guys, huh? Can you beat that, a mage asking you if you want some free water? How cool. How cool. Then my boy Los is out here. Let's go, man. Now we're killing things way quicker now. You have to do the decursing, bro. Guys, I think Blizzard, now, if you spend any time reading forums and Reddit and community posts and all that, you can go down like a dark hole, right? But I honestly feel that Blizzard, I even saw a clip just before I came on about somebody saying that, you know, what's the Classic team been doing all these years? Like, Classic Plus should have been out already. And I don't disagree with that part of it necessarily. But nice gameplay, best of luck, thank you. Guys, Blizzard, I think the Hellcallers are the ones you want to kill first, man. In my opinion. That's what I focus on. They're the ones that are they're the fireball chuckers. I always go Hellcaller. Hey, thank you so much for that follow, Val. I appreciate that. Was there a reason you picked the Tricksters first? Crystal water. This is really good water, man. It's legitly good. Blizzard has a chance to make Classic Plus be the biggest thing they have ever done. And maybe that's hyperbole for some, but if they make Classic Plus, there's so much that they can do with it, and they can do it right, and they can lay out a roadmap, and they can just let the people know what they've done, what's coming, they can be transparent about it, and they can just lay it all out there. And they could have a bona fide resurgence, if you will. I'm a firm believer that Classic Plus can be all that in a bag of chips, as we used to say, right? It really can be. This first green. Just needed a little iron for luck here to get some greens to drop. Bob, hi, do you remember me? Bob, every time you come in you say hi, do you remember me? Every single time you come in, of course I remember you, Bob. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Do you remember? You haven't heard that for a while? All that in a bag of chips? Man, stick around, you hear all kinds of crazy things you haven't heard. Oh man, the way the brainicles work. Stuff just infiltrates, then it comes out of the mouth. It infiltrates and permeates. Then we regurgitate. That didn't really work the way I wanted it to, but it kind of did. Foundation is set and the slate is open for Blizzard to make Classic Plus a reality and something as epic as original WoW and create a resurgence, as you said. I agree 100-fold, guys. Blizzard could do something that's literally incredible, and I hope they do. I really hope they do. Classic WoW could be WoW 2.0 that everybody wants. You know? It could be. You're hoping SOD was just an extended practice run to see what worked and what didn't? Yeah. I think it was that. And hopefully more, right? Hopefully that and more. But think about it, guys. You know? Think about a whole new graphical update. Not what retail looks like, but a classic graphical update. Enhanced textures. Like, it'll still look classic, but it'll look clean, right? This game was designed to run, what, on 4... What was the resolution back in the day that these things ran at, you know? Now everyone's running in 4K. We're literally looking at 20-year-old textures. Give me those Cataclysm classic textures that they put in. It changes everything, and they can do so much more. Optimize it to literally run even better and smoother, right? Give us 200 and... Guys, Warcraft can only run at 200 frames per second, right? That's it. Now you can say you don't need more than that, and the human eye can't see it, blah, blah, blah. Why not? Give me 360 frames per second Warcraft, man. Make it as buttery smooth as possible. If you have the hardware to do it, man, send it. Crazy to think the unlimited opportunities there is now with the advancements in technology and how unfinished Classic was when it was released. Exactly. Exactly. Blizzard can do something really special with Microsoft in charge. You know, say what you want about Microsoft. They have the full capacity to pretty much do anything. I'm not a Microsoft fanboy at all, actually. But gotta use the tool, right? Gotta put an eye drop in, my eyes itching. I mean, let's have Warcraft. You think Microsoft's going to let Warcraft run on Linux? I mean, I don't know. They already let it run on Mac. I play plenty of WoW on my Mac. Oh, against a Mountain Silver Sage. That's incredible. I don't know, man. I hope they do it right. They could drop Classic Plus on every platform, man. Right? All the consoles, the PCs, the Macs, the handhelds, like just straight bring it out everywhere. Happy Saturday morning, chat. It is now Saturday morning, man. Officially in Best in Slot Day A1. Maybe it's 1A, depending on how you look at it. I normally feel like Fridays are better than Saturdays, man, but I'm glad it's Saturday. I really am. Oh, I can go get those. Is that bad? Okay, the 1-on-3 situation has emerged. Little dynamite. Booyaka. Out of mana. Thank you, bro. Little scroll of Agi. Gotta put that on, right? I'm gonna come back here and get this plant first. Do, do, do. I'll call her. Going down. Oh, he got stunned by the... demon slaying. I'll get the words out. They come. They eventually do come out of the mouth. And these only have a 50-second cooldown, a 60-second cooldown. You can pop them off. Look at this, man. Stuff is dropping. The greens are dropping low, so you're my good luck tonight, bro. Need any of these, man? I got so many of them. Just in case. Oh, you needed that? Okay. I honestly have been selling them. I have so many. Here, take some more. I got more in the bank too. Resisted anyway. So this is up vision. Went to the store today. Got the kids all their snacks for school, like boxes and boxes of snacks. And all I keep thinking about, man, is I would love to dip into some of those snacks right now. She told them though they can't open them until school starts, so we'll see. If Dad opens them first. Last thing I want to do though is get in trouble with these vision dipping into some of the kids' snacks. They won't miss a couple of snacks, that's what I'm saying too. I think it'll be okay. I gotta go turn in a bunch of these soul shards, man. It's crazy how many we have. Yeah, see here, Los. I mean, these things just keep dropping, bro, like candy. Should you make a late night Taco Bell run? I mean, honestly, it sounds pretty good. Guys, if you want to go see some pretty cool tacos that we had tonight, man, they're out there in the Discord. The links are pinned in the chat. Mrs. Epic Vision, for 3 days, had chicken tenderloin. Or chicken, she said they were chicken tenderloin. Marinating in the refrigerator in a cilantro lime marinade. Then she oven roasted them. Then she made a cilantro lime rice. Then she made a red cabbage mango slaw. Then we had fresh avocados. And you could have picked your choice of corn or flour tortillas. Go check out the pics in the court, man. They were good. They were good. Oh, we got another FELCLOTH that does exist out here, guys. Because I haven't had Taco Bell in a hot minute. All because, honestly, man, it is outrageously expensive. Mr. Wizard, heyo! Maybe there's good deals to have in the Taco Bell app. But I remember the last time we went to Taco Bell, man, it was ridiculously expensive. Excuse me. But really though, it's all fast food, all carry out food right now. It's just prices on everything. Up, up, up. Bum, 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 banana. But yeah, some Taco Bell. Taco Bell's one of those ones, man. When it's made right, it does hit the spot perfectly, right? Like when the actual workers who are composing your meal take the care and they make it the way that it should be made. Yeah. You're Mexican and you approve of those tacos. It sounds bomb. And they were incredible. They were absolutely incredible. What's my go-to order for Taco Bell? That's a good question, honestly. Like,
I need to get closer.
oh, here's some corrupted whipper root. Los, can we click on this at the same time? Did you already click it? Did you get any? Oh, I should have kept going. I didn't get any. Did you end up getting some? Didn't say you got any either. For me, it used to be like a bean burrito, a ground beef quesarito, and then a couple of crunchy tacos. Supreme minus the tomato. I don't like Taco Bell's tomatoes because they don't core out the little, you know, the part where the stem grows out of it. They don't core it out. Yeah. So I always skip the tomatoes there. But yeah, a couple crunchy Supreme tacos, a quesarito, and a bean burrito, man. Do they even have quesaritos anymore? I don't even know if they still carry them. But that was my go-to order. And man, you gotta get a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, right? Like even though it's like 1,000-calorie drink, you gotta get one. Like. That would be it. But it's had to have been more than a year. Yeah, those tomatoes are a hard pass, but everything else is the bomb, yeah. Yep. I mean, I did like their Mexican pizzas. I mean, you really can't go wrong with anything. Nachos Belgrande, even their cinnamon twists, like... My kids like the rice and beans, right? Oh yeah, cheesy gordita crunches are good. Yep. Chalupas are good. They're Mrs. Epic Vision will make her own Crunch Wrap Supremes here. I think just about anything is good as long as they make it right. You know? 100% on the Baja Blast, you gotta do it, right? She found for me Baja Blast like at the store. I don't know if it was a limited time run or if they always have it, but she found me some Baja Blast over the summer and I had a couple cans of it. Oh, this guy's back out here again. He's farming stuff too. Mana, and then we'll smoke these fools. Do I have my food buff still up? Oh, we'll go ahead and eat some of this then, I guess. Your wife bought you some too from Walmart, but it wasn't just the same. You don't know why? Yeah, maybe she did get them from Walmart. That sounds right. It's just different, you know? Cans of soda versus the fountain drinks. Guys, when the fountain drinks are calibrated perfectly with a little bit of extra carbonation syrup versus just getting it in the can, there's something special about it. Truthfully. When I was the Burger King in my teenage years, when they had Coca-Cola products, whenever the Coke guy would come and recalibrate the machines, man, oh, that soda would just hit different for like the first week or two. So good. Pretty much laid off on the soda though, honestly. My vice right now is a Red Bull every couple days a week. And I do drink a vitamin water every day. Not every day, but like I've had this vitamin water all day. And there's still that much left, right? So 90 calories. Can't drink the sugar-free ones. My body cannot process sugar-free ingredients. Especially anything that's like a sugar alcohol. My body cannot do it. Some more RUNECLOTH here. Just trying to build up. Love to make some more bags. Jade Fire Betrayers. Man, the Smite Demon is less than 1% now. Look at this, man. Oh, that's since we grouped up, though. It got reset since we grouped up. But 1% proc on Demon Slaying? It's not good. It just does not feel right. Welcome on in, Jessica. Hello, hello. That Joker there. OMG, is that WoW? This isn't just WoW, it's World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, my friend. One life Warcraft. You die, you start all the way over. On the official Blizzard server, Defias Pillager. Let's go. You miss it so much? Well, come on in, man. Stay a while. Vibe out with us. Guys, we're doing this on the daily, just about. Chilling here, playing the game that we love. Sharing it with all you beautiful people. That's right. Alright, guys, can we have a 1-on-4 situation? A 2-on-4 situation here? That other guy he took a hike. He didn't want none of this. You don't want none of this smoke. Gotta give it up though. Obliterated. Is there a hardcore server now? It's official? Yeah. Yep. There's a bunch of them actually. There's regular ones and classic anniversary ones. Yeah. And like you die, that's it? Yep, you die, your character remains a ghost. It's 100% it, bro. Yeah. I have 2 level 60s in hardcore. I also have a duo paired with my son Sam Solo, who just turned 6. We're a level 49 pair. Come on in. We're playing on Defias Pillager in the North American realm. But I would say that if you're starting off fresh, you may want to check out the classic anniversary server Doomhowl instead. Reason being, it's more populated. That's important to a lot of people. And it's got some quality of life improvements that the server didn't have when it came out, such as instant mail between characters. And you can get dual spec at level 40. And maybe one of the coolest features is when they rolled out the classic anniversary servers. They have a PvE, a PvP, and the hardcore server. If you die on the hardcore server, you can transfer your character for free to the PvE classic anniversary server, and those servers are all rolling into the Burning Crusade. Yeah, it is classic. Level 60 is the max. Yep. Yep. You stopped playing after Kata? Pandaria or whatever was terrible? Interestingly enough, Miss the Pandaria Classic is out and available to play as well. Yep. No, we're playing hardcore. So in hardcore, there is no PvP per se. You can flag yourself for PvP, or like an opposing faction guard can flag you for PvP. What they did instead on the hardcore servers is you can Makara somebody, which is a duel to the death. So you cannot get ganked, correct? Unless you're accidentally PvP flagged, or you do it for, you know, you have a death wish, so to speak. But yeah, you can Makara somebody, and if you win, you take their ear and they're dead. Yeah, you get their ear as a trophy. So if you see somebody running around with Makara ears, unless they were gifted them by somebody, that's they laid it on the line, man. It is pretty cool. The Makaras are pretty cool. You want to talk about intense? PvP with serious repercussions if you lose. Brandon, it looks like you got the maple leaf symbol there, so North American realm is my guess. Check out Doomhall, man. Classic Anniversary Hardcore server, or by all means, man, if you want to come check out what we're doing on Defias Pillager, more than welcome. We've always got a bunch of guildies on hanging out, just having fun. Nothing too serious. Sounds fun, man. It's a blast. It's you know, I started playing unofficial hardcore 2.5 years ago, and when the official hardcore servers came out, man, we haven't looked back. This is where we have made our home. Can you say the server name again so you can write it down? Yep. So we're playing on Defias Pillager. Like the Defias Pillagers out in Moonbrook that kill so many people when you're trying to get to the dead mines. Yep, Defias Pillager. Here, I'll do this, ! server. There you go. That's where we're at, right there. Yep, I got you, bro. You bet, man. Thank you. Thanks for joining the guild. For all your tunes, I appreciate it big time. Thank you. You bet, my friend. Guys, I woke up. You guys know I've been battling this pinched nerve in my neck since, man, like January. But it was on this side. Now, this morning I woke up for the first time and it's on this side. It's in the chiropractor like every 3 weeks, man, and it helps so much. Love the guild and the community. Thank you, man. Yeah, we got a good group of people. We really do. People always willing to help and get you set up. Yeah, Brandon, if you ever jump in the game, man, just shoot me a whisper. Hey, the beauty about Classic WoW is you don't need to buy anything. You do need to pay your monthly sub fee, but you don't have to buy the game. And all versions of Classic are included in the monthly sub. Oh my, Gonna reload the UE here. My chat got all messed up. Has anybody else been having issues with their chat box lately? Like, sometimes the whispers mess things up. I don't know why. Syntax was having that too. Is this a corrupted soul shard or what do we got here? Yeah. Alright, let's buff up here. Another crystal ward, crystal spire. Oh, I can't use crystal spire. Oh, because we got thorns. Crystal force. If that happens to you too, yeah. Simone, what's good? Is bartender still a thing? I think so. Yeah, if you want to customize your bars, you can still use those add-ons. I always use the default UI for the most part. Yeah. Oh, another FELCLOTH. Yes, finally. Yeah, you can go download the Curse Forge app, and then you can just search through there for all the add-ons that you remember. Probably the easiest way to manage them, keep them updated. Retail's a young man's game. Tried it. Overwhelming for you personally, and sometimes the whispers do that too, yeah. Yeah, retail's a very different game, man. There's no question. It's still Warcraft in name and at its core, but it's a very different game. There's no doubt about it. You know what I was really disappointed about with the midnight announcement? Not like the stuff that they showed or didn't show, and you know, the new race and then the new demon hunter spec, and that they're redoing Silver Moon and what all that means, right? The new dungeons and raids and what you typically are hoping for. You know, they are going to do another massive stat squish. But you know what disappointed me about the reveal? Is they said that Chris Menson was going to be there and he wasn't. And I want to know why. I want to know why. Because, man, did something happen where, you know, he was unable to travel, or did he just didn't go? I want to know the story behind that. The nostalgia's overwhelming. You got the Headless Horseman mount way back when it was never dropped. Yeah. Yeah, getting those mounts that are super rare. Now they're just giving them away, right? And I don't know, I'm not... Retail is cool, obviously. The game had to evolve and it's done well. Except for the community, the game feels like you're playing single player. Yeah. Guys, what's going on with all these things where you can just, they're like, you can just go farm mounts like crazy now, and I don't know. I know Missed the Pandaria remix and now Legion remix is coming. And they had some other game modes where, you know, mounts are just dropping at a much higher drop rate. And the people who've been farming mounts for like decades are upset because, hey, they didn't get it, and I don't know. I don't know too much about it, really. Who's this guy? Petrion God. Import, export. Let's go, man. Does he have an Ashbringer? Oh, I don't know what he's using there. That was not an Ashbringer. All these mounts, and if you still can't get a Burning Crusade server, it's coming. Burning Crusade servers are coming out in the winter, bro. Oh, we've been, go ahead and get rid of that right quick. Burning Crusade servers are coming out this winter. I used to be a feat of strength getting the hard mounts. Yeah, because you couldn't get them anymore, right? You had to get them within that certain time period, and then once you did, that was it. The Rogue Glory Days, Burning Crusade. I mean, rogues are pretty good in Classic too. You missed that? Yeah. Okay. I think we'll do one more run here, and then I'm going to turn these in. The Ring of Blood in Nagrand, yeah. Man, Nagrand is probably one of my all-time favorite zones. I would level up in Hellfire Peninsula. I would move over to Zangarmarsh. I would do a smidge in Terracore Forest, and as soon as I could get to Nagrand, that's where I would go. Yeah. I loved it. I loved it. And when Warlords of Draenor came out and we're back to the Outlands right before the corruption, Nagrand just didn't hit the same way. It didn't. But I still liked it a lot. Do you like Zangarmarsh? I like Zangarmarsh too a lot. What's going on, Ryan? Welcome in, bro. Alright, well. We got a level 60 Patreon God guy here just smoking everything. The mushroom quest to get the mount is hard. It takes forever. I don't know if I've ever done that. You love Nagrand too? Yeah. Nagrand is a special place. I'm gonna come here and grab this herb. Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Hellcaller. You first, homie. Burning Crusade is coming out this winter. Let's go. I'm pretty sure that's what they said, right? On the Classic Anniversary PvE and PvP servers. Those are rolling into the Burning Crusade. Hey, Lendrake, thanks for the follow out there. Oh, you need to do it till you get exalted. Okay. Makes sense. Yep, jewel crafting. Jewel crafting was a good profession. That was a great profession they added, honestly. All I remember of Zangarmarsh is if you watch the Shamblers long enough, you see a little funny idle animation of theirs. Really? I like Zangarmarsh a lot, man. I am excited for the Burning Crusade. And it hurts my soul that they didn't do a Burning Crusade hardcore, because they definitely could do it. I think it's a miss that they're not. I think it's a miss that they're not going to have a hardcore mode for the Burning Crusade. Right? Instead of having like a full dedicated hardcore server, you could just have hardcore mode. You know? Yo, Kratos, what's good? Yeah. Burning Crusade would be too hardcore. I mean, there's things that they could do, right? For the quest or the raids or whatever, where there's, you know, the insta-death mechanics. They can tune some of that. They can tune some of that. They can change it. But yeah. It's confirmed they aren't for sure, yeah. When they did, and maybe they can go back on it, right? I mean, anything can happen. But when they did the Warcraft Direct last November for the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft, and when they announced the Classic Anniversary servers, they said the PvE, PvP, and hardcore servers were going to be progressive servers, meaning that all the patch content was going to be time gated, right? When they first released hardcore server, you could have went straight into Naxxramas if you wanted to. Naxxramas still isn't out on the Classic Anniversary hardcore server, or any of the Classic Anniversary servers. It's coming. And then they said that the progression is also going to continue into the Burning Crusade. And then like 15 or 20 minutes later, so they said Classic Anniversary servers are going into the Burning Crusade. I was so happy because we were talking about how that's what I've wanted. And then they did a blue post just shortly after it saying, oh, well, not the hardcore one. Yeah. Not the hardcore one. What are those portal cards for? So these cards that you complete, once you have a full deck, you can turn them in at the Dark Moon Fair, and you get a trinket. So there's a bunch of sets of those cards. Guys, we just had a 2 of portals drop. Yeah. So what we were thinking is maybe we would use the unofficial hardcore add-on and just do it. Sam Solo's never experienced the Burning Crusade or the Dark Portal, so I'd like for him to see what that's really like and just have his mind blown. You know, he's gone through the Dark Portal in retail, but it's not the same, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're for a trinket. But you need all the cards, and then you gotta turn it in at the Dark Moon Fair. Wrath of the Lich King, hands down, best expansion. A lot of people share that sentiment with you, they do. I loved Wrath when it came out. I probably played more Warcraft during the Wrath of the Lich King expansion than any of the other expansions, there's no doubt. All of my characters were maxed 80 in purple gear, all of them. Every class but Warlock. Yep. Bro's gonna full charge into that Fel Reaper when he sees it, thinking you got his back on heels. Yeah. And how cool is it in the Burning Crusade, right? When you first start out in Hellfire Peninsula and that Fel Reaver's running around and you just hear its ominous sound like you know you're gonna die. But then you come back later when you're, what, like level 68 or whatever, and you get a quest to actually kill it? That was well done on Blizzard's part, man. That was well done. Because now this thing that has literally put the fear of hell into you, right? You come back and you smoke it. Yeah. That was really cool that they did that. I can't get nothing off you, bro. Nothing. I can't dispel it. Instantly heard the sound when you said it and it sends shivers down your spine. That's what I'm saying, man. Guys, the sound, just in general, right? Not, you know, the Fel Reaver aside. Just the sounds in Warcraft are so good. The sound of exorcism, the sound of consecration, the sound of like when you hit the lightning shield as a shaman, which has this sound. Oh, I can't do it because I got thorns, but I mean, there's so many iconic sounds, and I'm not talking about the music, just the sound effects, right? And then in Cataclysm, they changed a lot of the sound. I don't know what they were thinking with that, man. I don't know. You love the bag sound? Yeah. So many good sounds in this game. It's kind of like the, you know, Super Mario Brothers. You got that jump sound, like you immediately know that it's some Super Mario Brothers jump sound. But man, Warcraft just has a ton of sounds like that are just so iconic. Excellent sound design, right? Human Warrior crit sound effects. It's just the list goes on, right? I know I said we were gonna be done. I gotta be done here pretty soon. Just one more round. Just one more round of demon slaying. I need mana. We're risking it for the biscuit here without any. Little Nightfin soup action. Well, we got 4 FELCLOTH and 3 stacks of RUNECLOTH. Not quite the haul I was hoping for, but it's all good. And I think what only 2 greens have dropped. I got this necklace, and I think Los got something that dropped. We did have the blue card drop. I mean, Was I not drinking? My mana bar did not fill up. Chat, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. I appreciate it. We're live on Twitch, we're live on Kick, and we're live on YouTube. We have 2 YouTube streams going, guys. That's 4 streams for your World of Warcraft Classic hardcore content consumption. In all of the chats pinned is our Discord server, guys. Come and join it. We got our WoW general chat, we got random chat, we got a good eats and drinks channel where you can see the delicious tacos that Mrs. Epic Vision made tonight. We got a pets channel, we got World Loves channel. If you want to know what add-ons I'm rocking, that's all out there. And then you can get your epic tag next to your name. No illy in the chizzy, the chizat. Welcome on in. Are we gonna get it off? Oh, and we did, folks. We got it off. Oh, the Hellcaller's still alive. I must have did that poorly. FELCLOTH, thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that big time. You got that big tag too? Let's go. Guys, what's cool about that epic tag, other than it looking slick, is if you join any other Discord servers, which a lot of people are on more than one, and they see that tag next to your name, they can click it, they can come join ours. Yeah, that's what's really cool about it, man. It's another way to build community. Syntax reached out to me tonight and he's like, hey, in the guild info it still says discord.gg with all the random letters and numbers. It's like, you need to put the /epic vision there. I'm like, bro, we ain't got that yet. We ain't got it. But we will someday. You're on the other servers, nobody else has a tag though? Yeah, not all servers are boosted for tags. Yeah. And not everybody picks up the tag, you know? That was your first ever FELCLOTH? Yeah. If you don't have a tailor, it's not really useful. Yeah, your server has to be boosted to a certain place in order to get that tag. That's what I keep saying. Like, guys, with all the support you guys have provided, I saved up for a few months and we boosted the server for a whole year. That way that tag doesn't just come and go. It sticks with you. How do we get the /epic vision link on Discord? I think it has to have 14 server boosts every month to maintain it. You need 14 server boosts. So I don't know what we have right now. I think it's 3 or 4. So we would need an additional 10. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, but that's how you get the unique URL. 14 server boosts. It's kind of crazy, really. But that's how they make their money, right? It does other things too, like you can stream in higher quality resolution on Discord, higher audio bitrate. I forget what else it does. There's a whole list of it. As a matter of fact, I can put it in, because I took a picture of what it all is. I can put it in the Discord. Because I shared it with Tax earlier. Oh, where is it? Manage. Here you go. You got to get a level 3 server. There you go. That's everything that it gives you. Yeah, 14 boosts. That's what we're hoping to get. You can grab these if you want them, bro. These wild berries. That's good food right there. And it's instant. 5 boosts currently, that's pretty good. Yeah, someone, I forgot who gave me the first 2 boosts. We'll get there. Yeah, Los, are you familiar with how this works? So there's a quest giver at the bottom here. A Wrath Andrea Silver Sky, and when you complete her quest, she gives you a Syrian beacon. And once you get the Syrian beacon, you start collecting these corrupted soul shards, and you trade the corrupted soul shards in for Syrian plant salve. And then all the plants around here you can purify, and they give you buffs. That's how it works. Yep. Oh, and March Warden with 2 more boosts. Let's go, baby. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I appreciate that big time. Yeah, it's kind of... We're at 7 now. You just did Nitro and used the 2 included boosts. That's what I did too, and then I bought an extra boost. And we'll get there. We'll 100% get there. Yep, Cleansing Felwood. This is a different quest. No, that is the quest. 15 Blood Amber. You gotta kill the trees, right? The Ironwood trees? Is that how you get that? Samsol and I are just about ready to start taking on Felwood, the Blasted Land. I think we're gonna knock out the Syrian Gorge first. We are on the cusp of you've never quested here? Yeah, this is a dangerous zone, really. But it's a lot of fun. I always feel like once you reach Felwood, you're well on your way to level 60. Like it just feels like, man, I'm in the home stretch now. Guys, we've actually eclipsed my goal of being on for 2 hours. We are into double overtime, nearing triple overtime, guys. Overtime number 1 is at 10 p.m. my time. Overtime number 2 is at midnight. Overtime number 3 is at 2 a.m. I think only once or twice in the history of the stream have we made it into quadruple overtime, where we stayed up till 4 in the morning. It's 100% not happening today, just so you know. I do gotta get to bed. I'd like to get up early, quote unquote early, and then be straight back grinding with Sam Solo tomorrow morning. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling pretty good right now, so we're just gonna keep vibing. It's 7 a.m. and you've started a new day. That's what I'm talking about, man. Get some honey bunches of oats with almond in the bowl with a little bit of milk for breakfast. This is Epic Vision's been buying cereal, and the kids love it. She bought honey bunches of oats. And she didn't know that that was my favorite cereal, because, man, I haven't had cereal in a hot minute, right? Like, I can't believe you bought this. You got pecan granola? That sounds really good. I was not expecting to see you on this late. It was a pleasant surprise seeing you on the online tab. Let's go. Glad to be here. Glad that you're here with us. Yeah. What happened is after work, I told Sam Solo, I said, I'm going to go in the other room. I'm going to sit down on the couch and I want to watch the stream back from yesterday. Said, come and sit with me. No. Just come and sit with me. Why do I have to come and sit in the family room with you? I'm like, buddy, I just want to chill out for a little while. I want to rest. Come and sit by me. I don't want to. Well, he ended up coming and sitting by me, and I fell asleep. And Dad, Can I play on Windseeker? Go ahead, buddy. Just go ahead and just go log in and play on Windseeker. I don't care. Every hour this kid was kept waking me up. Dad, can we stream? Dad, can we stream? I'm like, buddy, I just want to rest. Like, I just want to take a little bit of a nap here, alright? So, next thing we knew, 3 hours later, this is after Vision's calling down the stairs that dinner was done. So, it was 3 hours, but it was like broken up 3 hours, you know what I mean? So, had a little bit of energy after we put the kids to bed. Gonna get some sleep yourself. Catch you tomorrow for the stream. Alright, March Warden. Appreciate you, man. Sipping on the blue bar live. Guys, we were about to be done. And that mage came through in the clutch with that water. And that water has kept us going here. I suppose I could burn a scroll or two. I mean, now we're committed, right? We're burning scrolls. We're gonna... Can't use that either. All I can use is the force, and we got the force up. Can I hit him with the force? Oh, I can. Sweet. Have a little spirit here. You want a little scroll of protection too? There we go. There we go. Now we're committed, boys. Now we are committed. I picked up a morning glory, dude. That's cool. Let's roll. Let's do this, man. Not even swinging my hammer. What the heck's going on here? What time is the next stream? Man, unfortunately I don't have a streaming schedule and I've never had one. The next stream will be when I wake up and have a little breakfast. I gotta take the dog out. So sometime tomorrow morning, I would say safe to say before 10 a.m. my time, which is Central Time here in the United States of America. It's 1:30 right now, so if you can do the mathematical calculation on that. And who knows, man? Maybe we get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, we wake up, we're straight back at it. Yeah, that'd be ideal. Could you imagine if I'm back on at 7 a.m.? I mean, that would be so awesome. Then we go LDH all day and we stream till like 10 o'clock at night and get 15-hour streams in. Guys, I used to do that all the time, man. Saturday and Sundays used to be 14, 15-hour streams every weekend. I don't have the... It's a lot. Doing that's a lot. And playing with Sam solo too, like, that's a long time for him. Even with him, I've noticed if we can get 6 hours in, that's pretty good. If we push it to 8, you know, 8 hours for a 6-year-old kid to sit here and play this game, like, I don't know. Even today there's been micro stutters. Yeah, that's my ISP, man. Is that a known issue? Yeah. WoW's always good comfort watch, is it? Like today we have lost 3,000 frames out of 500,000. So every time it drops a frame, you get a stutter. Yeah. It's the ISP. Yeah. I mean, we are pushing it, doing the 2K and the high bitrate and all that. But even if we knock it down like we've done on Twitch, it'll do the same thing. So my ISP struggles have been well documented. So I know it kind of stinks. It hurts my heart that that it's not perfect all the time. It really does. For those of you who don't know, the only ISP in my area is Spectrum. It's coaxial or cable-based internet. The best service they have is 1 gig down, 40 megs up. That's all I can get where I am. When you're streaming, your upload is way more important than your download. And they tell you that you should only use half of your upload capacity, right? Just for the rest of the internet stuff going on in your house. So we have 2 lines of that brought into the house. So we have 2 1 gig up, 40 meg, 1 gig down, 40 meg up lines, which is 80 megs up. We don't even use 40 of it. We don't. And I have what I would consider prosumer grade networking equipment in my house that does load balancing. So it should utilize it all effectively. That's how come I'm not live on more platforms. Otherwise, we'd be live on X, we'd be live on Facebook, we'd be live on TikTok. We would have it all locked down. Yeah. So, and then we've had a ton of outages, and we've had the techs out to the house several times. We've had the engineering techs out. The last round of things that they did is they replaced all the nodes in our tap out in the yard where the actual main feed comes in for the neighborhood. And they replaced all the nodes for a half a mile up to that tap after the last big storms came through. And since then it's been better. I'm getting full speed, but it still has weird issues. So, yeah. So I'm not even using half of the bandwidth I'm paying for. And it's just, it kind of just is what it is. And that's not a cop-out, that's me literally doing everything I can do, calling these guys. I mean, I have the supervisor telephone number in my phone, and I can call him anytime. So, the supervisor of, like the manager of the field techs for Spectrum in my area. So, yeah. We've been on it. So, if fiber ever does come, it's gonna change everything, guys. It is legitimately, fiber internet will change everything for me. I mean, guys, we've only been in our house for 4 years. It's a new subdivision. Very blessed to live where we do. And when we moved in, I wasn't streaming, and the Spectrum was more than okay for working from home and just stuff for the kids, like. And there was no fiber up here where I am anyway until just a few short months ago, but it hasn't made it to where we are. It'll get here. It'll get here. I mean, I told Mrs. Epic Vision we even contemplated like moving just to get fiber internet. But as soon as you do that, it'll just become available, right? So. Why is the infrastructure so poor in your area? Is that quite common in the US? Yeah. Yeah. It's very common. Poor internet infrastructure in the US is very common. Yeah. And if you live in a more rural area, you can forget about it. And there's been bills passed and yeah. I think it has to do like with the old telecom and the utilities, and is internet technically a utility? No, but it's running on utility lines, and all the political nonsense behind it, right? So if I was just doing day-to-day internet stuff and even working from home and downloading a ton and, you know, having all the TVs, all the iPads, all the phones, all the computers, like everything going 24/7, the internet is more than good enough. Like, it's actually really good. But for streaming, it's not. Yeah. Moving to get better internet? I'm not joking, man. That's how come, guys, if you didn't know, a lot of the streamers, right? A lot of the bigger streamers, they live in Texas for Google Fiber, right? There's a reason that they all live together or in the same area. It's because that's where the best internet is. Facts. You'd move for better internet and you don't even stream? Yeah. Yeah. Guys, for my professional job, I manage sites. And our sites all have redundant internet. And it's a combination of fiber and coaxial based or fiber and DSL based. And as I deal with AT&T, Spectrum, all of them, all the time. And what I deal with, unfortunately, is the norm. It's the norm. And what a lot of these carriers are doing now is they want everybody to go cellular-based internet, right? We got 5G home internet. I mean, if that's all you can get where you are, good for you, because it's probably better than what you had. But man, it's like streaming on your cell phone hotspot, right? It's rough. And you know why they do that is because they don't have to put any more infrastructure in the ground. They can just pump up their towers because they're already providing you cell phone service. Now they can provide internet over new frequencies that they buy or that the FCC makes available. And I don't know. I'm not an expert. I know just a little bit about it. Like, honestly, as crazy as it sounds, I would even take AT&T DSL, right? Just your internet from like 25 years ago that can only give you, you know, maybe 100 megs down and 20 megs up. But it's not in my neighborhood, even though the subdivision right behind me, in my neighbor's backyard, I can see their AT&T pedestal, but they won't run that line 20 feet into my yard. Real and true. But it's okay. We're streaming. Everyone's okay. We're vibing. We're slaying demons as a holy paladin. We got Los out here with the druid power. Like, guys, we're having fun. I'm having fun. For the most part, it works. Right? It works. You guys are chilling with us. Man, we've made good work of this place. Hey, Los, I got my helms too, by the way. I got my, guys, take a look at his helm here. What do you guys know about this? The Wolf's Head helm. I got 3 of them today. Had them made. Actually, I bought one off the auction house because the price was so good. And then I got the rest of them made. Because I have 2 druids and Sam Solo has 1. Is this retail classic? Retail and classic are kind of like opposite things, my friend. Look at this. There's retail WoW or modern WoW, and then there's classic WoW. So what we're playing is World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Not to boast, but to highlight the difference between the US and the UK. You've had gig internet upload and 400 megabit download for like 10 years? Yeah, sure. I believe it. I believe it. So Spectrum is supposed to go to asynchronous coaxial, which will be 1,000 up and 1,000 down, or 1 gig up, if you will. But they haven't. It's in Minneapolis, but it's not here yet. spend most of your life on sub 5 megabit internet would literally catch a case for gig speeds? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It really depends on where you live, man. It's a big deal. It's a big deal that rural areas don't have high-speed internet in the United States. It is a big, big deal. We got the download and the upload. It's just not consistent, right? When they say it's 1000 by 40, it's not guaranteed. And even though my speed tests all come out at that now since they've made their improvements, it's not always available to you, right? It's shared internet. You spent the last 4 years just on 500K? Wow, man. Yeah. You know, and honestly, like, how do they say it? It's like we're talking about first world problems, right? There's a lot of people that don't even have like drinking water, or places that do have good infrastructure that way, they don't have internet, right? That's where Starlink comes in. And yeah, you take for granted what you have. Guys, we are burning up all of our dynamites. I had like 40 or 50 of them. I'm down to 10. But why not? Why not? Let's use it. Let's drink some water. A little more nitrogen soup action here. He got straight stunned. See that? See, when that hits, when that demon slaying actually hits, man, it is powerful. But it just 1% proc rate is just so bad. Oh, we got I can't turn it off. There it is. Guys, did you see that? My all my buffs disappeared there. I think Los took a big hit if I wouldn't have bubbled there. Unexplainable. They're too funny, man. Too funny. Did that proc again? Los, after this, man, I'm gonna run south and turn in all these corrupted soul shards. It's time. Oh, I got like 150 of them, maybe more. You're not that skilled for a wicked leather headband? Yeah. My leather worker's capped at 225. Alright, man. I'm traveling south, and then I'll probably be chilling. Let's see. Still feel pretty awake. But if we want to be back on by like 7, which I know is kind of a dream, we've got to at least get 4 hours of sleep in. Go take Milton out. See ya, bro. You made a mistake and made a cup of coffee around 11. I've been drinking this iced tea as my second glass of iced tea since like 8:30. I wonder if that has been just enough. Plus, I took that 3-hour nap. I still have some vitamin water here. I mean, might as well drink it, right? Oh, we'll be up till 4 in the morning. Last time we ran through here, we ran into this. Well, we killed that guy before, but we killed this ooze, the Angar. A rare ooze was out here. You went to sleep super early last night? Yeah, I went to sleep at 5 and got up at 8. I'm roaring, ready to go. Another song bar, we'll take it. 100% take it. So we got all the soul shards. Again, guys, for those of you who don't know, that's a 15% crit across the board. And all attributes by 15. Tainted ooze. I can't wait to kill all these oozes, honestly. Out here at Sam Solo, man. Let's watch him delete the life bars of these things with that King the Decapitator. Sweeping strikes into a whirlwind, full peak warrior glory. It's a beautiful thing to watch. That's what I was telling him yesterday too. Like, Dad, I want to play the hunters. Oh, today his thing was he wanted to play the shamans. I'm like, buddy, look. People like watching us play. They really want to see us ding up to 60. Right? Nobody... I shouldn't say nobody. I should say myself personally. I don't want to start another character. I don't want to play a level 10 character. I don't want to play a level 15 character. I just don't. Not right now. I want to get my characters that are high up to 60. I want to get my characters that are in the upper 20s to 35. So they can too become official professional World of Warcraft characters. Right? Unlock 300 of all the professions. That's what I want to do. His still kind of in the honeymoon phase of the game, right? Where he wants to experience everything. So we try to balance that. And more often than not, I give in. And I love the shaman. You guys know I love playing the shaman. I don't want to play a shaman right now. I want to get our level 49s to 50. And then 55. And then 60. I want to focus on them. And I'm all good with letting them stack up some rested XP and we rotate another character in. And the hunters are a lot of fun. Hunters are straight overpowered, man. Playing the hunters yesterday was a blast. Now, if he wakes up tomorrow and says, Dad, I want to play the shaman, are we going to play the shaman? Probably. Probably. I suppose tomorrow's today. I'd love to see you and Sam solo at 60 and in some 60 dungeons. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Because we're gonna do this like 100 times here. You know, you could just write a macro to do it. Yeah, I know. I can just click it too like I always do. Can we move it to the middle? Will it stay here if I do this? No. Well, this one does. Do I gotta move every window? That's better. RUNECLOTH, yeah. Exactly. Man, this game is so good, you just grind XP constantly. Also, please shout out your home address. Nope. Is it true that your comment is so ridiculous that that's the kind of nonsense that actually gets you banned on the channel? Yeah, that's what comments like those do. See ya. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, you can't feed the trolls, man. You feed the trolls, they come back for more. If you starve the trolls, they die. I read that today in looking for group chat, and it's true. It's the beauty of having your own channel. People can say whatever they want, and they just get blocked. Wow, we have a even number of 100 of these things. Look at 100. That's cool. Not a lot of items dropped, man. Look at this. Like just in trash alone, only 7 trash items dropped. Seems ridiculous, honestly. Like, man, why is it so low? Now we venture north again. This is the Felwood Way, not to the Burning Crusade. In Burning Crusade, they put a flight path here at the Emerald Sanctuary, but not in Classic WoW. All of your quest givers are there, and then your flight master's at the top. And then in Ashenvale, in Burning Crusade, they put a flight master over here. That's just not. Why didn't they do it? And there's no vendor here either. You can't sell or anything up here. No. Confucius say, man who feed troll online end up with very fat troll and very thin patience. Yeah. Man. Sounds like some wisdom. Vitamin water consumed. Iced tea consumed. Milton is upstairs making noise. Glass of water up next. Are you on Doomhall? Right now we're playing on Defias Pillager. It's actually pinned in the chat. Defias Pillager is the server we're playing on. We do have characters on Doomhall. hear what my dog's doing. Guys, we just lost a level 55 in Blackrock Depths. Yeah, we do have some characters on Doomhall, but a majority of our characters are here on Defias Pillager. We do have a Horde guild and an Alliance guild. I have a level 28 self-bound Paladin and a level 20-some self-bound Shaman over on Doomhall. Any thoughts on why Blizzard won't extend hardcore servers to the Burning Crusade? I mean, they summed it up in a blue post last November. I don't know. I really don't know why they're not going to do it. Makes no sense to me. Their argument was, you know, classic or the vanilla leveling experience is more suited for hardcore. But I think they could totally do it. And we've talked about it on stream, like, you could just make it hardcore like we're playing hardcore right now, and if you die you start over at level 1. Or they could do like a twist on it, right? Or they could do a twist. Yeah, that post felt lazy thrown together. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was actually a heartbreaking post to me. You know, they could make the hardcore penalty different, and maybe they don't call it hardcore, maybe they call it something else. But let's say when you die, you don't go back to level 1, you go back to level 58. Except you lose all your items. No gear, no bags, no gold. And you start with just nothing. And then you gotta get your stuff. I got you with the G invite, bro. Right? Maybe make it a twist on hardcore. Where you don't lose your level, you just lose everything else. Oops. Something like that they could do. Or change it up in some different way, right? Now, I think starting at level 58 with no gear might almost be harder than starting at level 1. But I don't know. I think it would change the way you would do certain quests, right? Like maybe you would save quests. Or you would have to go back and do like level 40 quests or level 45 quests just to get some greenies, you know? Now, once you have an alt or if you're in a guild and people start feeding you gear and mats and whatever, that kind of negates that. So you'd almost have to have it like, you'd almost have to be like self-found for 2 levels. Then people would figure out a way to, you know, maximize from 58 to 60. It would just change the game a little bit. I don't know if that's the greatest idea, but it's just an idea. Yeah, it would still be fun while maintaining that it's a challenge. Exactly. They'd have to give it a different name. Because it's like, okay, you know, you died in hardcore. You don't lose your levels and you can come back. Like, I don't know. They got smart marketing people that could come up with good names for things. Or you just keep the penalty, and you die, you start over, even if you die in the Burning Crusade. See, for the most part, hardcore classic Warcraft has all been figured out, right? You know what to do and not to do if you're plugged into the community, right? You know not to touch the blood of heroes. You know not to go in caves, right? Like, the knowledge check of it is already all in process, or it's already there. But it's not there for Burning Crusade, and that's the cool part. That would be the cool part. You feel like it would be too hard for them to just throw the mode in there for people who would want it? Yeah, I think they could, if you're talking about like just what my idea was, I don't disagree. But I think they could make it, they could throw in hardcore Warcraft and Burning Crusade. They 100% could do it. Guys, so we go over to Winter Spring for a little bit, just for a little bit, and check it out. If it's being totally farmed, we'll be done. But I just kind of want to hit my hammer, get some fur blogs for a hot minute. If they're really worried that the Burning Crusade is exceptionally challenging, in that they think that's the issue, just scale down the numbers. Everything is a number and can be tweaked. Exactly. I think the arguments you get right away are, you know, there's certain one-shot mechanics that it's just the way the raids work or some of the bosses work or whatever. Those are the things that 100% could change. Because they tweak some stuff in hardcore Warcraft, right? There's some quests where you drink the elixir and it kills you because you have to be a ghost to complete the quest. They just changed it, right? They can do the same. And leveling up in Burning Crusade is faster, right? So once Burning Crusade comes out, your 1 to 60 leveling experience is accelerated. They've already put things in the game to make it quicker. So there's more quests, there's more flight paths, you got the, you know, more talents. Like, I think it would be a lot of fun. Maybe I'm in the vocal minority there, but a Burning Crusade hardcore would be awesome. Do you feel the same way about hardcore and retail? They should gamble and just throw the mode in there and see if it sticks? Yeah. I think it's cool having distinct hardcore servers, because then you know everyone's hardcore. That was the thing with the unofficial hardcore add-on, right? Is not everybody on the server was hardcore. So, but just make it where you're just playing with hardcore people, right? Like, if you have the regular server, and I'm sure there's logistical things behind all of it, and people find ways to exploit it, whatever. But instead of having another server, just have hardcore mode. Just like you can enable war mode or whatever. You can enable hardcore mode and it stays from when you create your character. Look at this, guys. You can never find the Winterfall runners when you need them, when you have the quest, but if you don't have the quest, they're just there always. Can I kill 3 of these things at once? I don't even know, man. Should we try? I feel like I should be able to. Kill devil sores. We 100% can take 3 of these dudes, right? Firewater right away? Are you kidding me with this? Seriously? That's awesome. Get a big deal out there just to not take any chances. This is cake. This is almost better than fighting the demons. Do you really want Classic Plus? It's coming. I think that's how come the private servers are so popular, man. People want that, they want that classic feel, but they want to do new things in it. Oh, the music is so good. The Morrow music. Spirit beads. I mean, let's go. I really should go to bed. 100% I should go to bed.
Far away.
It'd be kind of cool if they merged Defias and Doomhowl. I think they would probably merge Defias and Skull Rock, right? I don't think they could merge us with Doomhowl until it's... I don't know, until it's like Burning Crusade bound. Because they're on that progressive server, and as they drop different things, like, not everything's unlocked on Doomhowl yet. But I don't disagree. I think they could merge all the hardcore servers. But just look at how many like just regular era servers are out there, man, with nobody playing on them. They just leave them. I don't know. I'm with you, Raph. 100. Look at, we got another green here immediately. Some leather fit, man. Those are nice too. We'll take those all day. Guys, we got Peerless Leggings of the Eagle. 17 intellect, 16 stamina legs for the Druid. It's a beautiful thing right there. Oh, guys, we haven't even been using our vice grips of the bear this whole time. Unreal, man, unreal. How come I don't drink when I eat? I'm tired. I am tired. Maybe we should just one pass head over to Winter Spring. Something like that. Let's go. Oh, I can't wait to come over here with Solo Shorty and Epic Might, man. I cannot wait. Makes me excited. I keep wanting to hit Exorcism. Chat, we are now in triple overtime. Triple overtime. Oh man, that dude just straight. When regular classic came out, I would come out here and just level my characters from like 56 to 60. Just out here killing mobs in Winter Spring. Trying to get that Frost Saber rep up, thinking, yeah, man, I'll actually get that mount one day. There's no way. There's no way. That's like a 4 to 6 month ordeal, 8 hours a day. That's a true grind. Yeah. I like Winter Spring a lot. I like the atmosphere of it. I love the music. It's just a cool place. Maybe we go two-hander and just see if it feels better. Oh my goodness, you woke up out of your sleep to see you streaming so late. We're on, bro. We're on. We're out here doing it. Just left Bellwood and came over to Winter Spring. But we are winding down. There's no question. I want to be at the point when I lay down, I go to sleep. Not lay down and I'm up for an hour. I hate that more than anything. And it doesn't always happen, but despite almost 2 decades of playing, you just recently learned about the transparent minimap. Toggles with Shift M. That's pretty cool. Yeah, our minimap is modified with Leatrix Plus. But this map right here, I have it set up where we can make it translucent. And it's got different variations of it. And that's through Leatrix Maps. That's the cool thing about the game, right, Brett? There's so many little things that you can still learn decades later. Careful on Winter Spring, Light Night, and Sleepy Mode? Yeah, man. We were just gonna make one pass through here and see if it was anybody was out here slaying these things, and nobody is, so just us right now. What's not what we want? Two-hander feels good, huh? You know what the best thing about the weekend is when you don't have to like get up and do anything is not needing an alarm. Right? You just let your body wake up naturally. Man, there's something about it that's so life-defining. Like when your whole day gets started because of an alarm, it's like, oh. You see a hunter getting chased by a demon, don't help or heal him, you will die by the cleaner. Yeah, somebody was telling me that the other day. That's good advice, man. That's really good advice. 'Cause those demons will one-shot kill you, right? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, the Yannis are coming. This is good. This is a good wind down right here. And we're getting way more RUNECLOTH. I was playing some Warcraft Rumble with Sam Solo, and one of the minions that you pull out, I don't even know what the verbiage is, but when it comes out it goes, "It's ouchie time," and the way it says it, it's so cute. It's kind of like our little joke now. It's ouchie time! That's what I'm thinking of, I don't know why. It's fun, that's fine. But I gotta watch my life here, it's ouchie time for me, for real. You guys ever have that where like you're awake but you start to dream? You get those like little micro sleeps? Yeah, that's what's happening. That's how you know it's time to go to bed. Let's hit this guy, man. The worst. I always say it's the worst when it doesn't kill him, but it's really much worse when it misses. That's the worst. Yeah, we got way more. Got some fire water. So I feel like we took a better haul over here. It's ouchie time. Just the sound of the snow underneath the hooves of the horse, like when you get to the road and it changes. Right? It's little things like that, man. That's how you felt this morning in your classes in college, falling asleep with your eyes open? Oh man. I get it.
I need to get closer.
What do I think of the private servers? Man, we've talked about it to death, my friend. Private servers, not for me. I think eventually Microsoft's gonna shut them down. Especially before Classic Plus comes out. But if that's your cup of tea, man, and you feel morally okay with playing it, I mean, do you. You know? I do think, as was just said in the chat a couple minutes ago, you know, without private servers, we wouldn't have gotten Classic Warcraft. So we could quote-unquote thank them for that if you want. But yeah. Ultimately, man, you can have whatever moral ground or high horse you want to stand on. People are only playing private servers because they're free. If you had to pay a private server $10 US a month, would you? Probably not. You know? I don't think people would. And the people that say that they would are the same people that probably never spent a dime on the private server stores. So, that's my take on it. And I got a link to a content creator's YouTube post out on my Discord. The pressure's being put on content creators already to stop streaming it. So, at the risk of losing your channel, right? So, say what you want. Big corporal coming down on the little guys, just trying to make some money off of it. Most P servers already plan to close when new content comes out. This usually happens. I mean, very well could be the case. And maybe that's why they're burning so brightly right now, if you will, because they know Classic Plus is coming, the official one, and they're trying to, you know, do what they do. You've never played it, you have an Apple, and you'd have to, we got it. The plus part factor seems interesting, but you didn't know they were a legal problem. I mean, so the argument that everybody says is the reason that Blizzard hasn't shut them down is because they're not in North America, right? But that's a bunch of nonsense. Now that Microsoft owns Blizzard, Microsoft has the capability and the capacity, if they wanted to take these servers down. So, that's my 2 cents on it. I'm no legal expert. only been one time ever I have contemplated playing on one of the private servers. And that's when Blizzard maintenance was like 12 hours or something, and I was off of work on a Tuesday and I wanted to play Warcraft. So I went out there and I read about it, and I read everything on their website, and I actually downloaded the client, but I never installed it. And that's as far as I've ever gotten. And you want to know what happened that day? The servers came up early, and I got to play Warcraft. Yeah. So. And what if? You know, what if someday Blizzard just stops? There is no more Warcraft from Blizzard or Microsoft, and it's just gone. But yet then private servers are there. Would I then play the game that I've loved for 20 years? You know? Probably. I probably would. Right? At least try it, check it out. But let's hope that day never comes. And that's why I always say, the more Warcraft that's available out there, the better. That's why I'll never bash retail. I hope retail succeeds in all of its endeavors. Because as long as that Joker's out there and people are liking it and supporting, I think we'll have Classic official for a long time. Guys, we got a ton of RUNECLOTH here. This is going to be able to let me make 4 more MoonCloth bags. We got 7 FELCLOTH, we got some Firewater. Got a marble necklace of regeneration, which is going to become Dream Dust. Got some pretty decent leggings. For the Restro Druid. Take it. High level character, no guild. Interesting name. Things that make me go, Now, here's the question. Sometimes the music over here in Everlook bugs out, where there is no music. Will we have music when we go in there, or will there be none, chat? And I know it's the no music, which is kind of, it's grown on me. It doesn't irritate me as much as it used to. But will there be music here, guys? No music. I don't know why that happens. I don't know. But it's what it is. Alright, Shadow Knight, my level 300 Tailor. Can get all this claw. Shadow Minded. Can get these pants. I suppose Shadow Knight can also get... Oops. This recipe, I think she probably has it though. And this necklace. These beads we can turn in. This is some buff. What else we gotta do here with this guy? Anything? Is that it? Redamic. We'll come chill here. Huh? Well, guys, like I always say at this time, be good, be kind, and most importantly, have fun. Life is too short not to have fun, guys. We made it into triple overtime. Hey, do me a favor. If you've liked the stream, give it a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a follow. Maybe subscribe to the channel. And most importantly, hit those notification bells. We'll be back on tomorrow morning, guys. I don't know what time, but we will be back. And until then, thank you so much for watching. You guys have the great, I was going to say evening, but it's really morning. But regardless of all that, whatever part of your day's left, make it outstanding. Much love, everybody. We will see you soon. Peace out.